Liverpool Football Club, one of the best teams in the world in recent times, winning the Champions League and Club World Cup in 2019, as well as winning their first league title for 30 years last season. But the Reds are struggling big time right now, with poor results including a recent Derby Day loss to Everton at Anfield. This poor run of form leaves the champions 6th in the league and almost certainly out of the title race to retain their Premier League title. Something has to change, so today we rebuild Liverpool FC. And here are the rebuild rules. We must win the Champions League, every game must be simulated, and the Champions League final will be played by us. Those are the rules. Let's get into it, boys. Right boys, welcome back to another video and welcome to another rebuild video. We done Barcelona at the weekend there a few days ago. Today we are rebuilding Liverpool. This is one I'm very excited for as a Liverpool fan. Hopefully we can get them back on track. It's not been a great season so far. Probably out of the title race, or almost certainly out of the title race. They could be out of the top 4, top 6 race if things don't improve soon. So we need to try and sort things out here in this rebuild. First things first, this is how the side is looking. Haven't even played a game and they're not on full fitness. Brilliant. I did have to move it about a bit. I came in and, FIFA, realistic as it is, Henderson was at centre-back. Van Dijk wasn't even playing because the boys are injured. We are lucky. We have players available. We have everybody fit at the beginning of this season, but we're going to go through together and we're going to list everyone that we don't want, basically. Adrian, it is time to go, mate. Kelleher can go out on loan. Let's see. Tsimikas just joined. Larouci, let's just get rid of him. He did have potential back in the day. Don't hear much of him now. Tsimikas, I'm not sure on. We'll keep for now. Matip at 28. Man's made of paper. It's time to go. We've got Davies in, obviously, and Kabak, so we will keep them for now. Look, Nathaniel Phillips has done a job coming in, but we're talking about Liverpool quality here. It's time for him to go. Comedio can go out on loan. Same with Reece Williams. And also Nico Williams, because we're going to bring in a better backup right back, but we'll loan the kid out. Midfield, Naby Keita, you've had your chance. You need to go, mate. Chamberlain, a player I'm a big fan of, but it's not it, is it? Chamberlain's not going to win you league titles on his own, so unfortunately the Ox is going to have to go. Milner, he's just a legend of the club. We're going to keep him. Wijnaldum, what do you do? Big player. There are big talks that he is going to Barcelona. 29 years old. We're going to let him go. Based on the fact that he's going to Barca. It looks like he's going to. Woodburn has lost all of his hype. Time for him to go. Jota, Mane, all staying. Unfortunately, Shaq, it's time for him to go as well. Firmino, of course, we're going to keep. Glatzel can go. Hardy can go. Big Divock, you've had your moments, mate, but this is Liverpool FC. We need somebody bigger. So Origi, it is time for you to go as well, mate. So those are the players that we're going to be getting rid of. And hopefully some big signings are going to be coming into the club, boys. And our first player has left the club. It's a big one. I know it's controversial. Kevin Kelleher has left the club. He has joined Middlesbrough on a 1-year loan deal. And we have made our first sale. Naby Keita has left the club to join Spurs for £43.5 million. I actually think that is a pretty good price for Naby Keita. Another player out of the club, a man who has scored some important goals, but realistically, it was time to go. Divock Origi has signed for Torino for £21.5 million. Another sale and another good bit of business, I feel. Xherdan Shaqiri sold to Atletico Madrid for £30 million. 30 million for Xherdan Shaqiri. I think that is very good. I can't believe they accepted it. Another player gone, and we have sold the piece of paper that is Joel Matip. He has gone to Inter for £48 million. These deals, I feel like I'm getting decent money for these guys, you know. Another player out, Nico Williams, has gone out on a 1-year loan deal to Union Berlin. And our first signing has come in, boys. We might not be able to make too many signings, but this one had to be done. Kylian Mbappe joins for £210 million. That is a signing we all wanted to see. And another player in, not making the mistake that Klopp made in the summer, not signing a centre-back. It's a bit of a random one, but it's a solid one. John Stones comes in from Man City for £27 million. And another player is out of the club. Adrian sold to Hertha Berlin for £1.3 million. We've sold all our keepers and loaned them out, but we've got a replacement. We've brought back an old beast. Pepe Reina rejoins the club, £530,000 from Napoli. And personally, I think this is a quality bit of business. Gianluigi Buffon joins us as another backup keeper for £1. You could buy a couple of Freddos for the price we've paid for Buffon. Unbelievable business. And another player coming back to the club, lads. Not sure how a few fans will feel about this one, but I'd take him back. Philippe Coutinho comes back for 28 million plus Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. So that is the end of deadline day for us. 265 million spent, 144 million has been made. This is how the team looks now going into the season. Henderson we are going to convert to a centre mid. Fabinho is playing CDM. I could play Henderson at CDM, but the reason I'm not, Firmino's playing cam, and we're actually going to train him to be a cam. And then you've got Mbappe, Salah and Mane up top. So I think in January I'm going to try and sell Wijnaldum because we've got Thiago on the bench. Sell Wijnaldum, bring in like one or two backups with that money. And we definitely need a backup right back. I have someone kind of cheap in mind, and then maybe either a striker or just another backup in general for the front three, because you know, say Mbappe gets injured, throw Bobby up top and then slot in with Coutinho and Cam. So the team's actually looking quite decent. Hopefully we have a good season. So all that's left to do now is sim to the midway point in January and see how we're doing, lads. So I will see yous there. So lads, here we are on the 1st of January. Time to back out, see how we're doing. So we're in the FA Cup at the minute. Okay. Champions League, let's check first. Are we out of the group? We are, and we have Bayern in the round of 16. Oh my word, how'd the group go? Ran through it. Atalanta come through with us. We lost to Midtjylland away. Course we did. Why would we not be losing to Midtjylland, like? Let's check the Premier League. Of course, the big one. The big one. Where are we in the Premier League table? We are top of the league. One loss. One loss. So we can't go invincible. That's annoying. 8 points ahead of City. That's good. It's that John Stones signing. It has to be. You know, we've stolen Stones from them, and they can't take it. How's the team looking? Gomez is injured. He's dropped in 82. Not good. But Stones has grew to an 82. So you would assume Jones has been playing the games. It looks as though Kabak, Davies, Jones have been getting a bit of game time. But it is the main lads, which is good. This is why I signed a centre-back, you know. Obviously that injury How long has he been out for? Oh, he's out for 4 months. He's basically out for the season. So I'm going to change that now and make sure that it is Stones who's playing in there. And we'll throw Kabak onto the bench. Yeah, make sure it's Stones who's playing in there. And that's still a solid back line. Right. Who is doing the bits for us in terms of goals? Salah with 19 in 34 appearances, 13 in the league. Mbappe with 14 in 26 appearances. Certainly not playing as much. Yeah, he's only played 17 league games. That's okay. Mane up there, as you would expect. Then Firmino, 5 goals, 2 assists. Let's see, actually, I haven't... It might not be possible. Oh, we can. Firmino changes to a cam, which is brilliant. That's what we wanted. We're changing him to a cam, so now he's in the right position. And let's check Henderson. He should be a centre mid, hopefully. Or is there more time? We can change him to centre mid, which is brilliant. So those 2 positions changed. In terms of assists, I think I saw Trent pretty high up. Trent with 14 assists. That is unreal. 4 goals as well. 3 in the Prem, 1 in the Champions League. That's madness. And then in terms of clean sheets, well, I mean, Alisson has literally played every single game, which, I mean, you can't complain. So as anybody else, Trent, Robbo, Salah, Mane are the only players who have played every game. Virgil's missed 2, Fabinho's missed 2, and then from there on, it's been a bit, everybody's been in and out. Stones played a lot. I'm going to assume Gomez got injured quite early. Coutinho playing 25 games. The team is looking very good. So the main player I want to get rid of this window is Wijnaldum to bring in some money for 1 or 2 more backups just. So unfortunately, no business being done in January. Just didn't get any offers, which is annoying with this game sometimes when you get no offers. But all that's left to do now is sim to the first leg of the Champions League round of 16 against Bayern Munich, boys. Let's go. So, Bayern Munich away in the round of 16. That's a brutal draw, isn't it? It appears Fabinho is out. Yeah, and of course so is Joe Gomez. So let's swap Henderson and Thiago over there. Hopefully the boys can do a job here. This is going to be a very tough one. They're playing Tolisso at right back, which is a weird one. Please, lads, just a positive result. It's a 2-2 draw. It's okay. Van Dijk and Mbappe score. Bring them back to Anfield. Hopefully we can get the job done. So, here we go. Back at Anfield. 2-2. It's all level. Fabinho back in the side. 89 rated. That is huge. Come on. Please. It's a 2-1 loss. Boys. We're out of the Champions League. Like, our team is mental. That is so annoying. So annoying. And that means we have to go again for another season. So, 1st of June, let's back out and see how we done with the rest of the season. We won the Premier League, which is always good. We've absolutely walked the Premier League, in fact. FA Cup, how did that go? We won. We beat Chelsea in the final. Beautiful. Community Shield. We win 3 trophies. Carabao Cup, we also win. We won 4 trophies this season and still didn't win the league, which is annoying, but that just means that we have to go again next season, lads. So kicking off the season with a sale, Gini Wijnaldum has been sold to PSG for £70 million, boys. And kicking the season off with our first signing being a huge defensive upgrade, Matthias de Ligt joins from Juventus for £135 million. That is going to be a mad Dutch partnership with Van Dijk at the back. And we have made our second signing. We needed a backup right back, so Max Aarons has joined the club for £13.5 million from Norwich City. Taiwo Awoniyi is the next player out. He leaves for Sampdoria for £7.2 million. And it's going to be another loan spell for Nico Williams. He goes out to Lille on loan for the season. Another loan spell for Harvey Elliott. He's going out on loan to Burnley for this season, boys. We have sold Marco Grujic to Parma for £18.7 million. And Kevin Kelleher goes out on loan again this season. He's off to Bologna for a 1-year loan deal. We have also loaned out Billy Cometio to Portsmouth for the season. And Ben Woodburn has been sold to Troyes in France for £1.4 million. And finally, he is gone, boys. We have sold Loris Karius to West Ham for £12.3 million. And Sepp Vandenberg has been sent back to Holland. He has been sold to ADO Den Haag for £2.1 million, boys. And it is a big deadline day signing to boost the midfield, boys. Frankie de Jong has been signed from Barcelona for £187 million. And on deadline day, Harry Wilson has been sold to Newcastle for £25.4 million. And that ends the summer transfer window for season 2. So let's go and check how our Champions League group is looking for this season, because obviously we don't know how it's going to be this season. It's randomly generated. Leipzig, Porto and Lokomotiv Moscow. I would expect us to get out of that pretty comfortably, so let's go and sim to the 1st of January, boys. So here we are, 1st of January, boys. Let's back out and see how this season is going. We're in the FA Cup. Alright, I mean, we won it last year, but it's all about the Champions League, really, isn't it? So let's get straight to it. Group, have we made it out? We have Napoli. We made it out, still lost one game. Who the frig did... We lost to Porto. Why do we always lose to the maddest teams? Lost to Midtjylland last season. Let's just check the Premier League for the crack, see what's happening. Are we running the league again, or is it a tough time this year? How are we going? We're top of the league, 10 points clear, United. Villa in there, I mean, it's not too far from real life. Arsenal, that's pretty far from real life. Spurs, City down in 8th, that's mad. So yeah, we're running through the Premier League again. Squad is looking good. Buys are growing. Firmino up to 88. 90s across the front three. De Jong up to an 89. Hendo and Thiago both up to 86. It's tough that we have to have Hendo on the bench, the club captain of course, but FIFA is about ratings. If you want to win games, you need a high rated squad. This is why we brought in De Ligt as well. Gomez injured for the 2nd season in a row. That is just pure brutal. And yeah, somehow Buffon's 82 at about 67 years old, but we take it. So the season looking good so far, boys. And Shea Ojo is the first player to leave in the January window. We have sent him to RB Salzburg for £3 million, boys. So that is the end of the January window for us. Just Ojo out, nobody coming in. Didn't get the big offers that we needed to be able to afford the players that we wanted. And there was no point in just wasting the 28 million that we have, because we don't need anything. So we only would have went out to buy quality players rather than just players for depth, which we don't need. So all that's left to do now is sim to the Champions League against Napoli. Hopefully we have a better run this year. So Napoli in the round of 16, boys. The away leg first. We've avoided, a massive team, to be fair, but it's still going to be tough. Can we get a good result this season, please? It's a 3-1 win away in Naples, and that should be a good start and a good scoreline to bring back to Anfield. Here we go, lads. Second leg at Anfield. We are 3-1 up, so please, let's get the job done, lads. Come on. The score is going to be a 2-0 win. Come on, we're through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. That's what we want to see. So, boys, it is Man City in the quarterfinals. Away leg first again. Somebody's unavailable. Who is it? Okay, it's De Jong. That's okay. Hendo fills in. Big result needed at the Etihad, lads. It's a 1-0 loss. We need to turn it around at Anfield. Here we go. Second leg at Anfield. De Jong is back. We need to turn this result around, boys. And it's a 2-0 win! We go through! Come on! Anfield is the fortress. City can't do it in Europe. We all know it. Come on! 2-0 win on the night. 2-1 on aggregate. We're through to the semis, boys. Come on! Lads, it is Atletico Madrid in the semis. Home leg first this time. Everyone is available. They're playing 3 at the back against our front 3, our front 4 even. If you count Bobby and Cam. They could struggle. And they do. 3-1 win. Suarez scores, but it doesn't matter. We have a big advantage heading over to Spain for the second leg. So here we go. Second leg away. We lead 3-1, and all you have to do is not mess it up, lads. Come on. You're 3-1 up. You're 90 minutes from a Champions League final, and you're through. 1-0 on the night, 4-1 on aggregate. Boys, we are headed to the Champions League final. Come on. So, lads, here we are. 28th of May is the Champions League final, and it's against Spurs. It's a repeat of the 2019 final. That is crazy. I want to know, who did Bayern go out to? When did Bayern go out? Because we avoided them this year. They knocked us out last season. Spurs beat Barca. Bayern weren't even in the quarters. Atletico knocked out Bayern in the round of 16. 3-2, that's mad. And then, of course, we went on to knock out Atletico. Now, let's check out the competitions. Let's go for the smaller ones first. Smallest to biggest. Community Shield. We win. We beat Spurs 1-0. Come on. Carabao Cup. We beat Spurs 2-0. Come on. It's the Liverpool Spurs rivalry. FA Cup. City won. I was about to say United won. City won on penalties. They knocked out Spurs in the semis. Spurs are having a mad season. Where did we go out? Knocked out by Spurs in round 5. So they've got a bit of revenge. But now here's the big one. Premier League title. We won the league. Spurs were second. What a season they've had. But it wasn't even close. We lost one game all season. And I think I've seen it in the calendar. I think we lost it early on. I think we lost it like in the first 3 games. I think it was Southampton who beat us. They finished 14th. Brighton, Forest and Swansea go down. We win the league. Also Centurions. You love to see it. So who has been doing the bits for us? Who has been banging in the goals? Surely it's Kylian. My main man has to be banging in the goals. Alisson has played every game this season, 66 games. So is Robbo, Fabinho and Salah and Mbappe. Trent's missed 1, Mane's missed 2, and then from there it goes down. That is crazy. And Salah, the top scorer, 44 goals. 24 in the Premier League, Mane with 29, Mbappe with 23, so he hasn't been scoring left, right and centre. Like, De Jong has pitched in, which is nice, so has Bobby. And then assists, De Jong 16 assists, Salah with 15, Kylian with 11. That is unreal. What a side we have put together. Everyone looks to be fit heading into the final. Let's attend the press conference. Why not? It's the final. Let's do it. Come on, boys. Spurs in the Champions League final. Absolute gift. They're the best I've ever worked with, this team. We've worked so hard to be here. And then, it's all about the result. It's all about the result, I don't care if we win 1-0 with a Spurs own goal, but that won't happen. Have you seen our attacking players? Like, we're going to destroy them. Full team looks to be available, and it is. Van Dijk will be captain. Obviously, Hendo not in the team these days. It's a pretty strong bench. Like Coutinho, Thiago, Hendo, Diogo, Gomez, Stones, Buffon. Here, Buffon's about to win his first Champions League. I've just realised that. That's mad. Look at that team. Take one last look at it, because hopefully this will be the last time you see it. Bobby and De Ligt the lowest on 88 and 89. Everyone else above 90. That team is ridiculous. It's Champions League final time, boys. Let's go. Lads, here we go. The Johan Cruyff Arena in Netherlands, and that suits us. We've got Big Verge, we've got De Ligt, we've got De Jong, we've got all the Dutch guys playing in this Champions League final in the Netherlands, and here comes the teams. We are ready to beat Spurs yet again this season. It's been a mad season for Spurs. Like, what are they on? What drugs have they been fed by Mourinho? Crazy. We've met them in every competition. We've beat them in every competition apart from the FA Cup. So yeah, swapping out the FA Cup for Champions League though, hopefully that's a better bit of business than signing Buffon for £1, I would say. The team is ridiculous now. It's a repeat of 2019. Let's get the same outcome. Let's go. Here's Firmino. Gonna play it out to Mane. Mane with a skillage in the village. Gonna play it in to Kylian. Loses out. Oh, and Fabinho's pass not quite going through to Mane. There's Firmino. Out to Mane. Playing it into Salah. I see Mbappe out wide. Who plays it back in? Frankie de Jong, early shot blocked. And De Ligt wins the header. And now Mane in. Kylian Mbappe! And there it is! 1-0! Kylian Mbappe with the opener. 15 minutes into the final. Beautiful piece of play. And Kylian Mbappe, he does not miss. Oh, look at the space he gets. Two Spurs defenders committing and he just tracks back a wee bit. Slots at home, no chance for Lloris. 1-0 up in the final, boys. Fabinho into De Jong. Out to Trent. Here we go, Trent coming forward, gonna whip in one of his legendary crosses. And Spurs do get it cleared. We'll take it quick to Salah. Loses out. Here's Firmino. De Jong out wide to Salah. He gets it taken off him. We deserve to have a couple of goals here. Like, Spurs have not played well in this game so far, and they just can't get past our defence either. Whenever they try to get forward, and it's been gifted to us. And Sadio Mane, oh, heavy touch. We've messed up a big chance there. And now Harry Kane getting in behind. But he won't get past big Virgil van Dijk. That is the story of this game so far. Salah's away down the line here. Is somebody going to come into a box for him? No, he's just going to win a corner. And Virgil, you've been doing so much defending, mate. Get yourself a goal. Not quite. He's won it back, flip me. Salah into Mane. This is just... need to start putting the ball in the back of the net. Easily could have had more goals by now, but we have dominated this first half of the final, lads. Oh, De Jong, that's well won. And I see Salah, and he holds off his man, and it's a save from Lloris. And we'll bring Virgil to the front post. It's a good ball in. He doesn't get a clean header on it. Delict, not really the man we want to be shooting with. But here's Mbappe. We will shoot with him! He's just put it wide. Salah into De Jong. He plays it to Firmino. We get to the cross. Sadio Mane. Man didn't really move. Mbappe! And someone somewhere was offside. I think it was Mbappe. Let's make some subs. Absolute madness going on here. Coutinho's going to come on. Henderson is going to come on. I love a bit of Mane, but I want to use a bit of Diogo Jota, so we're going to bring him on here too. Henderson, well won. He's running down the line. Wouldn't have the most pace in the world. Gets a good ball in. Spurs forced to clear it. At some point, we have to make this 2-0 though. We definitely do. Here's Vardy for Spurs. He's been forced to play it back to Son. And Trent, that's good defending. Spurs are threatening now though. We've been all over them all game. Couldn't find a way to put the ball in the back of the net for a second time. And now we might just pay for it. Here's Kane. Spurs looking one last chance. 3 minutes of injury time. Mbappe has done the defending there. We will just play it about here. Hopefully this is going to be enough. Virgil, back to Alisson. Big hoof up the pitch. And the ref blows his whistle. Oh my word, thank goodness. That went straight back to them. But we have done it. Liverpool have won the Champions League. 1-0. It wasn't even a tough game. We were all over Spurs. We dominated them. They didn't threaten me until the 90th minute. Until for the last 3 minutes of injury time. That's when they were dangerous. Rest of the game they done nothing. But when they had to defend, they defended. And they done it well. And we just could not find a second goal when we probably should have. But here we go. The boys to lift the Champions League trophy. This has been a fun rebuild. One that means a lot to me. Get the boys back on top, you know. I would love to do bigger rebuilds in the future. This took 2 seasons. Barca took 1 season. I want to do smaller teams where I'm here for ages. Virgil van Dijk lifts the trophy. Liverpool champions of Europe. 7th time. Come on, the boys. Yeah, I would love to do another like bigger rebuilds that maybe go on for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 seasons, but that type of stuff would take me, especially 8 or 9 seasons. You're looking 3 or 4 days for me to put that together. I know for a fact, because it's not a video that I record every day, I don't know how to do it really quick. I can't edit it really quick. So that'll be something for when my main series are done, but there is still a couple of series coming on the channel, both on FIFA and on PES, so it'll probably be closer to summer. We'll do some rebuilds, but this has been a brilliant rebuild. Very much enjoyed it, made some good signings. We've taken Liverpool back to the top of Europe, lads. If you enjoyed it, drop a like, sub to the channel for more content. I will leave you with the trophy celebrations. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time guys. Cheers.